goodness. Seeing the emotion to me is actually so beautiful because it's a real transformation. And of course, the woman behind it all, Dr. Joey Shulman. You always get a good group of women, but oh, I love how the emotions are just so surface and everyone's just being so candid about their journey. It's been really lovely, and I know you've had a great time with them.
Oh, the best. It's pretty raw this year. We've got some real raw emotions coming out, but it's so honest.
Yes,
yeah,
and it's all part of the journey, right?
Mm-hmm, it is.
So now we get the big check-in, which is incredible, the big reveal. We're on our way to the finale, but first let's check in today. Vicky! Why don't you step on that scale, my love? Let's see. Okay, starting weight of 203 pounds. Let's see where Vicky is now. Starting weight of 203 pounds, current weight of 169 pounds. To tell them what that means. That means a total weight loss of 34 pounds and 17 inches. That is incredible. I mean, this is truly amazing. Now, you actually had the nerve to be worried that the weight was not coming off as fast as you wanted it to be. And I understand that is a real concern. Let's talk a little bit about that, Joey.
So Vicky presented, and as many women do, they say, I am peri or postmenopausal, I cannot lose weight.
Yeah.
Let's break that myth. That is not true. Actually, as we get older, we have this feeling of 40, things start falling apart. Only start getting better. So you're living proof for people who are going through perimenopause or postmenopausal, 34 pounds down. So that's pretty fabulous.
It is doable, and that's what I want people to walk away with. Vicky, thank you so much. Thank you. You look fabulous. I mean, the orange pants, that's confidence, guys. Okay, why don't you have a step on that scale? You have a starting weight of 223 pounds, and I know that hurts to see it, but we're going to see where you're at now. Let's take a look. Let me tell you, starting weight of 223 pounds, current weight of 188 pounds. That is a total weight loss of 35 pounds and 18 inches. 18 inches. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. It means I can fit into my pants that are in my closet, right?
Yes.
So it's fantastic.
I think it's incredible. Now, last week I know that the scale was a little bit up. And were you concerned about that?
I was very concerned.
Yeah, let's talk about that. She was freaking out.
No, she wasn't freaking but we had the discussion, weight loss doesn't always happen in a straight line. And when that happens, and with my clients or with my Cityline weight loss challengers, I'm literally dancing because I'm like, let's just get to next week. We're going to do it. You're great. And then lo and behold, the following week you came in and you had a 3.5 or a 4 pound drop. So it's just a shot in time. So your body will hold, and then bing, it lets go. So I just clear the path with optimal nutrition and let your body do what it wants to do. So look at you, you're living proof.
You make it sound so good. Just clear the path with optimal nutrition. Like, that's lovely. And that's really what it is, right?
It is. Let the body do it.
Congratulations, honey.
Thank
You're doing amazing.
Thank
so
you.
good. Okay, please welcome Lindsay. Speaking of great pants, before we even get on the scale, let's talk about the fact that how these pants are working for you.
Yeah. Do you want me to
tell us the story?
So, you know when you're pregnant or maybe a little overweight, you do the elastic band trick of through the belt loop over the buttons to give yourself more room?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the last 3 years with these bad boys, but no elastic bands today.
Just a button and a zipper for you, honey.
No big deal.
Get on that scale. Let's see where you're at.
No big deal.
Starting weight of 206 pounds. Let's see where you're at now.
The tears are already, I can feel your tears.
Come here. Starting weight of 206 pounds, current weight of 176 pounds. So, total weight loss to date, and I want you to listen to this very carefully, Lynnes, 30 pounds and 14 inches. 30 pounds.
shocking.
Yeah, so more inches than you expected, but also, how does it feel like to be 30 pounds down?
Amazing. Like, so good.
You were at 29.5, and there was a moment where you were just like...
I was so mad. I was literally gonna eat pizza because I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, I tried so hard. I just want that half pound. I asked to pee again to see if more came out.
Yeah.
True.
But it just had to go the course, and then I got there.
I think we have another show here, another footage behind the scenes. Because if you could see what happens behind the scenes when Lindsay actually did hit 30 pounds, like, it's amazing. It's hilarious, it's amazing, it's tearful.
No, not with me.
Not at all. No. Dry eyes. You know what? I would have done everything, taken off my pants, taken off my bra, taken off my hair.
And,
anything to get it down. Yes. So I totally understand that. We're so proud of you. Congratulations, Fighting Girls! That's so amazing. Okay, everyone, please welcome Lula. Come on in here. Lula is like transforming in front of our eyes. Get on up on that scale. Let's see your starting weight of 214 pounds, and let's see where you're at now. What? Okay. Starting weight of 214 pounds, a current weight of 164. That is a total weight loss of 50 pounds and 20 inches. 50 pounds and 20 inches. I don't even know what to say. 50 pounds and 20 inches.
Oh, my Lula here. It is just blessed metabolism. Results may vary. This is an accelerated weight loss. I say this because I don't want to keep answering the emails about you.
Yes.
But I'm happy to. Anyway, you've done phenomenal. What I said last show, and I'm going to say again, is you were not the greatest eater when I met you, so you were very inflamed, and we're going to talk about that in a little while. And you can see from your before shot to where you are now, everything has just
leaned out.
There's no puffy anymore. There's vitality. There's energy. So it is what it is. It's a good problem to have, Lula.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about those before and after shots. So you lived in these jeans all summer last year. This is you with your kids, and you're in your jean shorts, your beloved jean shorts. That we all have that pair that we absolutely love.
Favorite jean shorts.
Check out how the jean shorts fit her now. Yeah. You can fit one of your kids in there with you. How are you feeling?
There are no words to describe how I feel. Incredible. I feel like a new person. I have so much more energy. My confidence, just everything all around has changed.
I'm so happy for you. That is incredible. Great metabolism, and it's amazing to see the transformation. So give it up, everyone, for Lula. Thank you, sweetie. So good. Congratulations. Okay. That's just incredible. So we love for you to hang around after the show when you come in, because we have a lot of questions about weight loss, about energy, about all of those things. So Joey, you're going to do a Facebook Live with us after the show.
I am.
Today. You're going to get all of the weight loss questions. And is there anything you want to say to people? Is there, like, do you want them to keep it short or put the subject or in the heading or anything like that?
You know what? Just throw it at me. We're going to talk about really exciting stuff: inflammation, weight loss, clearing the path, and what does that mean? How I want you to eat really good fat. So just throw all your questions at me. Whatever you want, I'm there for you.
Totally, she can handle it because she's not just nutritionist, she is a therapist. I know this. I use her for her all the time. We love you, Joey.
Behind the scenes again.
Behind the scenes, a whole other show. Let's go to break. There's more coming up. If you're looking for optimal weight loss, or if you just want to feel better, you got to think about inflammation and anti-inflammatory foods. So Dr. Joey is back, and we're going to talk about all the things that might not be great for your system and the things that will be great and nourish your system.
So let's talk about inflammation. It is a big deal, and we know from research now that the inflammatory process is a precursor to a variety of diseases. It's not, people think inflammation and they think, oh, I've skinned my knee and it's red and it's swollen. I'm talking about chronic systemic internal inflammatory reaction from poor foods, from stress, from lack of activity, from the standard Canadian diet or the standard American diet. And these foods are wreaking havoc on the inflammatory process. So we want to talk about
what kind of diseases are we talking about? So it's more, you said, than just a skin on the knee. Like, we're talking about arthritis. We're talking about a myriad of issues that you might come in face with?
We have research that shows arthritis, type 2 diabetes, dementia, Alzheimer's, heart disease, elevated cholesterol.
Wow.
So I'm not saying, and I don't want to be scary in this segment, never have a French fry. That is definitely not the take-home point. The point is that if we lean towards this side of the table with pro-inflammatory foods, it's a matter of time.
Right.
And we want to make sure that we're really minimizing refined flours, sugars, and funny fats.
Okay.
So a couple of examples that I brought are foods that are filled with trans fatty acids. Now, fats are beautiful. Our body loves fats. They're these semicircular fats that fit into our cells. Our brain loves them, our skin, our heart loves them, but they're not very shelf stable. So if I want to make this shelf stable, I flood it with a hydrogen ion and I straighten the chain. Well, now that's a very stable fat, and it can sit on a shelf 4 to 5 years.
Wow.
Well, if it can sit on a shelf for 4 to 5 years, it has no business being in your body.
Right.
Because it wreaks havoc in your body. So we're actually phasing trans fatty acids out of our food chain.
Yes.
Big businesses are doing this because we know how bad they are for you. So things like pastries and donuts and chips and French fries and vegetable oils, these can all be pro-inflammatory.
Okay.
Minimize, minimize, minimize.
Vegetable oils.
Big deal.
Okay.
Too many omega-6s. We can go with a higher quality oil, like a coconut oil, an avocado oil, or an olive oil.
Okay, good to know. And so the white bread, all of that stuff, the candies.
It's just pro-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Refined flours and sugars stimulate insulin. Your body doesn't like processed meats, same sort of deal.
Yes.
So the take home is not to never have a cookie, but if we're tipping too far here, who wants aches and pains?
No,
Nobody.
none of us do.
Nobody,
None of us do. So let's look at the good things that are going to be good for you.
So all fruits and vegetables have some sort of antioxidant capacity, which helps with inflammatory reaction. Berries contain anthocyanins, which is a funky word for phytochemicals that lower your inflammatory response.
Okay.
Now, we know fruits and vegetables do that. So these are great examples of some of the top ones. People are drinking celery juice, having broccoli. Pineapple contains bromelain, which
So good.
lowers inflammatory reaction. But I want to talk about something really important, and that's oils and good fats.
Okay.
This is where people are not getting the proper intake. So nuts and seeds we know, but you can always consider supplementing with a fish oil or a fish oil capsule.
Yeah.
Good fats, again, if we don't change the shape, they nourish your system. They lower the inflammatory response quicker than most things. So cold water fish, salmon, fish oils, fish oil capsules, nuts and seeds are also great. And when you're picking oils, coconut oil or olive oil.
How much of these do we want to have in our diet daily, do you think? The healthy
Actually,
fats.
I'm glad you asked that because I did a recent post on that. About 30% of your total caloric intake should come from these high quality fats.
Okay.
If you have a very sluggish metabolism, sometimes I fiddle with that a little bit and I actually go higher in fat, which people go, you do?
Yes.
The nice thing is you won't be hungry, you'll be in an anti-inflammatory mode, and you'll burn fat. So these good fats burn fat.
Yeah, and I like
is
the
great.
idea of not being hungry, right? That's an important way to live. You've told me before, listen, if you're feeling like you've got a craving, you can eat a whole avocado.
Exactly.
Maybe not every day, but go ahead and have the whole avocado because that is the kind of fat that your body knows what to do with, right?
And if you're walking around hungry, I'm doing it wrong. You
Right.
shouldn't be walking around hungry.
100%.
Right.
Really
exactly.
good. Just a few other things that you have here. I noticed you've got ginger, you've got garlic, and what is this, turmeric? in there?
Turmeric, also very, very powerful for lowering the inflammatory response.
Yeah.
Curcumin in the turmeric, you can get it in capsule, in tea, in powder. These are great, you know, if you're over 40 or 45, you want to start thinking about tipping more to this side. I mean, even if you're younger, but these definitely lower the inflammatory response. And it works.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr.
You're
Joey. Let's
welcome.
go to break. We've got more coming up.